So for the first ACT challenge, it's all going to be centered around plugging and chugging. And this happens when we're given a problem that we don't necessarily know how to find the answer to algebraically. So we have a list of answer choices that we can kind of plug in and see which one might be the best. So the best approach to this is to make sure that you start with the middle value in your answer list because the ACT will put all of the answers in numerical order. So by starting with the middle answer, it kind of then limits the number of answers you have to plug in. So that way you don't have to plug in all answers. So if you start with that middle answer and you plug it in, and the answer is too big, then you're going to choose a smaller value, so any of the numbers above that one. If you plug in that answer and it's too small, then you're going to choose a larger value, which would be the values below that middle value to plug in. And then once you find one that works, that actually gets that answer, then you know that that's the right choice. The other type of problem that we're going to talk about in this first challenge is if they give you a function and they ask you to evaluate the function at a specific value. So something that this might look like is being given this function, like f of x equals 2x plus 1, and they say evaluate f of negative 3. So what that means is that you're actually going to take the negative 3 and plug it in for x in the equation. So it'll look something like this. 2, and then replace that x with negative 3 plus 1. So you're actually taking 2 times negative 3 plus 1 and getting that answer. So that would be negative 6 plus 1, which is negative 5, and negative 5 would be your final answer. So just remember, anytime it says f of some number, you're plugging that number in for x, and then the answer that you get should be your final answer.